My beloved child, I see you. I see the loneliness you carry in your heart. I know how it feels to be surrounded by people, yet feel completely unseen. But I want you to hear me today. You are never truly alone. I am closer to you than your own heartbeat. Stay with me for a moment and let me show you how deeply I care for you, how near I am, and how I've been with you all along, even in the silence. I am always by your side. No matter where you go or what you face, I am with you. Psalm 139, 7 through 10 reminds you, "Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. When you feel like no one understands, I do. When you feel abandoned, I am holding you. You may not always feel my presence, but I promise I am right here, walking with you through every moment of your life. I understand your pain. You may wonder if anyone truly understands what you're going through. Let me remind you, I do. When my son walked the earth, he experienced loneliness, rejection, and heartbreak. Isaiah 53:3 says, "He was despised and rejected by mankind, a man of suffering and familiar with pain." Jesus knows your pain because he has felt it himself. He sees every tear you've cried and every ache in your heart. You are not alone in your suffering, for I am with you, carrying your burdens and offering you comfort. Lean on me in your loneliness. When the weight of loneliness feels unbearable, bring it to me. Matthew 11:28 invites you, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." I am here to be your refuge, your strength, and your comfort. Speak to me in prayer, even when you don't know the words to say. Open your heart to me, and I will fill it with my peace. You don't have to carry the weight alone. I am here to carry it with you. I have placed people in your life. You may feel alone, but I have placed people in your life who care for you. Sometimes you need to take the first step to reach out. Ecclesiastes 4:9-10 reminds you, "Two are better than one because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up." Look around you. There are people who want to walk this journey with you. Friends, family, or even a community of faith. I will guide you to those who will uplift and support you. You were never meant to walk through life alone. I will turn your loneliness into purpose. Your loneliness is not wasted. I can use it to draw you closer to me and to fulfill my purpose for your life. Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." The season of loneliness you're in is preparing you for something greater. I am shaping your character, strengthening your faith, and teaching you to rely on me. Trust that this is not the end of your story. I have plans to bring you joy, hope, and a future filled with my promises. You are deeply loved above all. Never forget this. You are deeply loved. Jeremiah 31:3 says, "I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with unfailing kindness. Even when the world makes you feel unworthy or invisible, my love for you never changes. I have chosen you, called you by name, and declared you mine. Rest in the truth that my love will never fail you. It is constant, unshakable, and eternal. I am your anchor in every storm. Life can feel overwhelming at times, like waves crashing against your heart, leaving you breathless and afraid. But remember, I am your anchor. Hebrews 6:19 says, We have this hope as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure. No matter how strong the storm, I am here to steady you. I will hold you in place, ensuring that you are not swept away. When you feel like giving up, cling to me. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and I will see you through every trial. My plans for you are good. You may wonder if there's a purpose for your life, especially when things feel uncertain or broken. Let me assure you, I have a plan for you, and it is filled with hope. Jeremiah 29:11 declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Trust my timing, even when it feels delayed. My plans for you are far greater than anything you can imagine. Lean into my promises, knowing that I am working all things for your good and my glory. I will give you strength for every day. When you feel weak, exhausted, or like you can't take another step, I am your strength." Isaiah 40:29-31 says, "He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." You don't have to rely on your own strength. Let me carry you. In your moments of weakness, I will give you the endurance to keep going, the peace to keep trusting, and the courage to keep hoping. I will never stop pursuing you. Even when you feel distant from me, I am always near. I am pursuing your heart every moment of every day. Luke 15:4 reminds you of my love. Suppose one of you has 100 sheep and loses one of them. Doesn't he leave the 99 in the open country and go after the lost sheep until he finds it? I am the shepherd who never gives up. No matter how far you wander, I will seek you, find you, and bring you back to my arms. You are worth everything to me, and I will never let you go. I will give you my perfect peace. When your heart is troubled and your mind is restless, come to me. I am the source of peace that surpasses all understanding. John 14:27 says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. The world may offer temporary comfort, but my peace is eternal. Bring your worries, your fears, and your anxieties to me, and I will replace them with calmness and assurance. Trust in my presence, and let my peace guard your heart and mind every day. I am preparing something greater for you. What you're experiencing now is not the end of your story. I am working behind the scenes, preparing blessings and breakthroughs that are far beyond what you can imagine. 1 Corinthians 2:9 reminds you, "No eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no mind has imagined what God has prepared for those who love Him." Hold on to hope, even when the waiting feels long. I am shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for something beautiful. Trust my process, for I am the creator of all things, and I know exactly how to bring joy and purpose into your life. My beloved, hear me clearly. I will never leave you or forsake you. I see your tears, I hear your prayers, and I feel the ache in your heart. But know this, your pain is not the end of your story. I am working in ways you cannot see, preparing blessings far greater than your struggles. My love for you is unshakable, and my plans for you are perfect. If this message has spoken to your heart, take a moment to share it with someone who may need to hear it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join this journey of faith and hope. Remember, no matter how hard life gets, I am with you, working all things for your good. You are my child, my treasure.